All right. We back in the building. We back in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. You already know I'm Blue Devil. We back with another video reaction. But real quick, I do want to make an announcement. I dropped a video right now on my official Blue Devil page. And man, bro, the audio was off, homie. Salute to the homegirl that sent me the DM saying, hey, the audio's off, bro. Uh Linda Rafanan. Big salute to you, day one. Yeah, bro, the video was Southsider gets beat up by a Tulare County norteño. The video was fire too, bro. And I don't like to redo reactions because it feels like I'm trying to remember what I said on the first one. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. I might just remake a new one. But I was really hyped for that video. So I'll figure it out. But look, today we got El Moreno Mexicano Part 2 updates. Um, he got charges added. He got a bail. Uh, the people of the family that passed away are speaking out. So there's a lot of updates, bro. We got news reporters, doing their own little YouTube clips, Instagram clips. So we got a lot to talk about. Last time we spoke about Moreno Mexicano, we said that he was involved in a DUI car accident. Somebody from the other side was deceased and that he was in jail with no bail. Okay. Well, today he got bail. Today he got bail. So we gonna find out what's going on. We gonna watch two videos and then we'll come back and we'll break it down. But very quick, I want to send a big salute to everybody. Uh just yesterday I went in my settings and I unblocked everyone. So if you were blocked, you're no longer blocked. All right? I need everybody to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Now, if you got a recommendation of a video you want me to react to, I'm gonna start reacting to anything, bro. So whatever it be, as long as it's not no uh weird stuff, we good. Send it here, bro. Blue Devil Reactions at gmail.com. All right? Let's get to it. With that being said, once again, salute to the squad, salute to everyone. I'm Blue Devil, and let's react to the content. Let's watch this one first, bro.
More than a week after a 31-year-old man was killed by a drunk driver in downtown Indianapolis, family and friends are now honoring his life. They got together today at the site of that crash for a balloon release. Our Brandon Schaff explains how they hope this man will be remembered.
All eyes were on the sky. Dozens of balloons released on Sunday to honor 31-year-old Aaron Radford. His mother, Dara, says that it's difficult to come back to the crash site that claimed his life in the early morning on September 20th.
To lose him in such a tragic and unfair way breaks my heart, and I just appreciate everybody that's been there. I appreciate the support.
As the balloons rose, Aaron's loved ones consoled each other, some holding burning candles. His grandmother, Renee, says Aaron was a youth basketball coach who made time for everyone.
And this is devastating. I don't even think that people realize the death that he had on our family.
Court documents show Mexican rapper Brian Camacho Calleja was arrested after the crash. Police say that he was allegedly driving the car that hit Aaron, who was riding in a Lyft, and intoxication was a factor.
This fatal crash happening at Northeast Street and East Ohio Street, not far away from there. In this parking lot, that's where the balloon release was, to honor his memory.
I love my brother a lot, and we are going to fight tooth and nail to get justice for our brother, and we will not let this just be swept under.
According to court documents, the 26-year-old rapper was driving 94 miles per hour about a second before the deadly accident. The speed limit is 25.
Everybody needs to quit drinking and driving out here. Drive sober or catch an Uber or Lyft or something. Quit killing people.
Sanaa Radford says that her
Facts.
brother always brought the community together, and they showed up for him on Sunday.
It's some people that live their whole life about doing some of the stuff my brother did. So just to be able to be here and honor him, it means a lot, especially with the community behind me.
Dara added that she's grateful her son affected so many people, even strangers. She says that the balloons will remind Aaron that they'll always be with him as they send their love to the sky. Brandon Schaff, 13 News.
All right, bro. You guys heard it there. Let me take this down real quick. Uh, salute to to them people. You can tell that they're going through pain right now. They're mourning their family member. Nobody should go out like that. There should not be nobody worried about dying when they go out for a drive or when they go out for a cup of coffee. The way they left their home is the way they should come back to their home. But things do happen, bro. Unforeseen things, and sometimes you can't control life. Life is going to do what life does. But very tragic, very sad. My condolences go out to the family and to the people that were on the screen. But you heard they mentioned Brian Camacho as a rapper, a Mexican rapper. Prior to this, they weren't calling him a rapper. They were calling him Brian Camacho. So they found out he was a rapper. The judges do not like rappers. But in this case, they gave him a bail, $8,000. Now you're going to ask yourself, how do you know, Blue Devil? Well, that takes us to clip number deuce. Let's go.
Popular Mexican rapper made his first court appearance in Marion County on Friday. 26-year-old Brian Camacho Calleja is accused of driving drunk and blowing through a stoplight, driving nearly 100 miles per hour before a crash in downtown Indianapolis last weekend. 31-year-old Aaron Radford was killed in that crash. He was a Lyft driver's passenger. The driver and the other passenger in that car, they were injured in that crash as well. Today in court, Calleja was given $80,000 surety bond. He'll only have to post $8,000 cash to get out of jail. He doesn't have a license and, according to court documents, is in the country illegally. A judge said he is not allowed to drive if he is able to post bond. He's also not allowed to have contact with the victim's family or the people that survived that crash. A jury trial is set for December 15th.
All right. You heard what the homie has said. Ashton Man TV. Ashton Hackman TV. Go subscribe to that homie, all right? Very, very professional. All right, but look, before I give you my thoughts, let's give you real quick the charges. All right. Anybody that wants to reach out to him, here you go. All right. Booking number right there. This is all public information. I have a feeling that he's not going to be able to post bond. I hope he does. But I have a feeling that because he's illegal, they're going to put a hold on him. But let's continue. Here are the charges. 8 felonies, 3 misdemeanors. What misdemeanors? Misdemeanors. All right. I'm gonna read them to you. All right. I gotta turn this way. DUI, endangering a person, misdemeanor. DUI with the alcohol level of 0.08 or more, misdemeanor. DUI death, felony. Driver's license never received, misdemeanor. Criminal reckless, felony. Criminal reckless, felony. Operating a motor vehicle without receiving a license, felony. Reckless homicide, felony. Causing death when operating a vehicle with the alcohol level of 0.08 or more, felony. Causing death while operating a vehicle intoxicated, felony. And another criminal recklessness, felony. Next court date, December 10th, this year, at 1 p.m. Bail, 0, right here. I don't know why it hasn't changed. Sometimes it takes a few hours. Let's refresh. Nope, ain't nothing changed. But check this out. You heard 8,000 bail, $8,000 bail, 80,000. 80K. For those that don't know, you give 10% to a bail man. He'll post the bail for you to get out. You got to go to court. You can't miss court. You can't hide from him. You don't get that money back. That's the bail man's interest. That's what he gets. All right. Once you're done with court, he gets his 80,000 back and he keeps his 8K as profit. If you miss court and you duck and hide, he don't get no money. He don't get his 80 grand back until he gets you and turns you into the jail. But look, I have a feeling Moreno Mexicano can't post bail because of the federal problems, which means him being illegal here. I hope he can. I hope he does post bail for the simple fact that I can't say that. I was gonna say that comes with being an American. That's the law. You get a bail, but he's not an American. But he's gonna be able to take. He's gonna be able to take. What's the word I'm looking for? Full advantage of an American's legal system, which means if he is able to post bond, shit, America is the greatest country in the world, right? But look, just say he's able to post bond. He gets out. He's out on bond. He's going to fight this for a few years. He's going to go to jail regardless. They're going to give him at least 10 years in prison, bro. He might get a real good lawyer and beat this down to 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And if that's the case, oh my God, he got lucky. Right? But people were saying that this was because of Santa Muerte. For those that don't know, he worships Santa Muerte. And a lot of people were saying that he's in jail because it's bad to worship a saint like Santa Muerte. But then people were saying with the 8,000 bail that Santa Muerte was listening and said, I'm going to help the homie out. I'm going to help him with his bail, get his bail down, and get him out of jail. That's the powers Santa Muerte has. I don't care about that mumbo jumbo. It don't impress me. I don't care. I'm just telling you what people are saying in the streets. But look, he got two options. Only two. Pay the bond and flee, or pay the bond and go through the legal system and try to beat it. Now look, if you were to get my advice, which is not the best advice, but it's the realistic advice. Realistic. Pay the bill, work, stack up money, leave money for your family, get a good lawyer, have the lawyer fight it, and if the lawyer tells you you're not going to beat this, you're going to get 25, you're going to get 20, you're going to get life, you're going to get 30, because the lawyer knows before it happens. Then right before your sentencing, get the fuck out of here. Go. Leave. Never come back. Conejo 2.0. But if the lawyer tells you, hey, we could get 5 years, we could get 8, we could get 7, you get 10, we're going to be able to get like a 60%, 70%. You'll be out in 4. You'll be out in 6. Take the time, bro. Take it as a lesson lost. You're young. You're very young. How fucking old are you? 23, 24? You're young. You'll be out before you're 30. You can make music from behind bars. Come home. Be a civilian. Take care of your wife. Take care of your kids. Do the right thing. Now, I'm not telling anybody to duck the law. I'm just telling you realistically, you got to think of different scenarios, bro. But the family did say that they're going to fight tooth and nail. As they should. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Share the video, like the video, and if the family is listening of the deceased, hit me up. Go right here, TheHaterWorld Clips. Let's get a phone call in. With that being said, I'm Blue Devil. Salute to everybody. Hopefully everybody is safe out there. It's a very dangerous world we live in. And subscribe to the channel. And catch me on tonight's live on Kick. Right here. 8 p.m. Let's get it.